Okay, so today we will be talking about probably your most requested video to date. And that is the HUAWEI Pura 70 Pro. As you guys have seen from the title, yes, this is a true flagship with probably the best camera package I've ever seen to date. So before anything else, let's do a very quick unboxing. Okay, so yung box niya, it's your typical HUAWEI white packaging that has, of course, the Kunlun glass and the X-Mage logo. I got it in white colorway dahil dalawa lang din naman yung color choices for the Pro variant. It's either white or black, and obviously, kilala nyo ako, I will always get the white one. As you can see, something unique about its design is yung triangular camera module niya. And the brand calls it a forward symbol design. And that explains why it's going there. By the way, yung free case na kasama for the Pro is a clear one. Hindi po siya printed katulad ng nakita nyo doon sa Ultra, from which we will also be doing a review in a few days. Let's try putting the case. Actually, parang wala kasi sobrang nipis niya lang, and since clear nga siya, you will barely see na meron siyang case na nakalagay, which is why I bought this case in China, and I'm wishing this will also be available in the Philippines. Syempre, hindi mawawala yung power brick, which is a 100 watts HUAWEI Supercharge. And lastly, we also have a Type-C to Type-C charging cable. So in China, they launched a total of 4 smartphones. But globally, and here in the Philippines, they will be launching 3. And that is the HUAWEI Pura 70, the HUAWEI Pura 70 Pro, and of course, the HUAWEI Pura 70 Ultra. So what's missing is the Pura 70 Pro Plus. That one is exclusive only in China. If you remember, they used to call it HUAWEI P series, and it really is focused on photography. And actually, it still is, but they now call it again the Pura series. And this is derived from the word purity, from which, according to the brand, it promises to deliver unseen wonders with bold imaginations and to lead the fashion sense with its unique style. So yes, from P series to now Pura series. Actually, we really came a long way. If you remember, the very first HUAWEI P that I reviewed is the P30 and the P30 Lite. And then, sunod-sunod na yon hanggang sa makarating tayo dito sa Pura 70 series nila. Now, I know the first question that will probably come to your mind if ever you see this video is, does it still lack the Google Play Store? Technically, yes, but also no. Top applications are available and running on the HUAWEI Pura 70 series. Everything, almost all applications you can need can be accessed through the app gallery, so there's no need to go to other third-party applications. Okay, so now we will be talking about the design, build, and display. I know gusto nyo agad pag-usapan natin yung camera niya, but beyond the camera package, this is also a true flagship. This phone indeed deserves the Pro name, thanks to its killer combo of high-end materials and dual curved glass. The Pura 70 Pro does not use a Gorilla Glass by Corning, but it uses HUAWEI's very own formulation called Kunlun. This is the second generation Kunlun glass, from which HUAWEI is also known for. This latest Kunlun glass is also designed, guys, to shield your screen from shattering and prevent scratches. So meaning, it's both drop and scratch resistant. Now, when it comes to screen resolution, brightness, color accuracy, and screen-to-body ratio, I also think HUAWEI did it very well. Yung 120Hz LTPO OLED panel niya is responsive. During our testing, in every app, it hits 120Hz, and it only lowers to 60Hz refresh rate when you stop interacting with the screen. At the same time, it's also great to look at too. I know hindi lahat ay gusto ang curved glass edges, and that still includes me. Alam niyo naman na fan ako ng mga flat display. But in fairness, it makes the 6.8-inch panel easier to use in one hand and really complements the premium build quality. So with the IP68 rating, Huawei's Kunlun glass 2nd generation, and of course, really good design, this phone certainly looks and feels like an ultra premium smartphone. Partida, we're not yet talking about the ultra version of this device. Thus, the Pura 70 series have the best camera in the market. Actually, specifically yung ultra version ng device ito, which is what I also have on my other hand, ranked the number 1 in DxO mark. Pero, again, hindi naman ultra pa yung pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. But it doesn't mean it won't perform really well. Actually, I noticed that Huawei really dives deeper than any other smartphone brand when it comes to the details of mobile photography. To be exact, the camera on top is a 12.5 megapixels ultra-wide angle lens. Yung pinakamalaking camera naman niya is a 48 megapixels macro telephoto camera. Lastly, the one below is a 50 megapixels main camera with OIS and 10 sizes of adjustable physical aperture from f1.4 to f4.0. Of course, those are just the hardware. Umpisa pa lang yan. Meron pa tayong software which is Huawei's own X-Mage algorithm from which it powers night vision, telephoto photography, ultra-speed snapshot, macro that of course relies on computational photography. Anyway, when you open the camera application, you will be greeted with 5 camera tabs. And that is the wide, 1x, 2x, 3.5x, and 10x. And digitally, you can still zoom up to 100 times. And once you swipe up, here you can access the aspect ratio, flash, X-Mage, master AI, moving picture, grid, and of course, the settings. So totoo lang, no matter which lens you're shooting with, the phone really excels, especially in daylight photography. You will notice that the photo colors are a little punchy but not overly so, making them really great for posting to social media straight. Additionally, the 3.5 times periscopic zoom camera is another star of the show. If you want the best zoom photos, I suggest you use the 3.5 times than the 2x or even the 10x. But, hindi ibig sabihin nun, hindi na sila nagpe-perform well. They still were able to capture detail and colors that I want whenever I need a bit of close-up, but I wouldn't say it's as good as the 3.5x. And one of the most useful feature recently for me is the ultra speed snapshot. I get to capture every moment with fast motion without having to worry if my shot is blurry. Now, if you like taking your selfies with a wide field of view, you will probably appreciate this. There is a wide focal length option, which is perfect for that wide shot for OOTDs or even for group photos. At the same time, before you cannot take portrait images using the 0.8 times and the wide selfies. But now, meron na rin tayo nung tatlong options na to whenever we take portrait images. One thing I want to emphasize with the HUAWEI Pura 70 Pro is probably the macro photography. And as of this moment, I think this phone also has the best one yet. Though not everyone will appreciate this, alam ko namang hindi sa araw-araw na pangangailangan natin ay kailangan natin ng magandang macro photography phone. Syempre, this still depends on your shooting environment, but so far, this phone really gave me a good macro telephoto photos. Now, when it comes to taking videos, we have an HDR night video and of course, a video stabilization. But just like any phone, you are not allowed to turn on the steady shot while you are shooting in 4K. So again, max is still 1080p for the video stabilization. But nothing to worry dahil may OIS naman yung main camera niya, so it still helps a bit. Now, what about the HUAWEI Pura 70 Pro as a phone? Alam naman nating lahat, as a camera, this can really give you what you need. Actually, according to the brand, this is the industry's fastest charging speed. So, up to date, ito na yung pinakamabilis na charging speed sa tanang buhay na nag-release ang Huawei ng smartphones. This is capable of 100 watts wired charging and 80 watts of wireless charging. Now, for reverse charging, this is capable of 20 watts for wireless and 18 watts for wired. Now, ang sabi ng Huawei, you can fully charge the HUAWEI Pura 70 Pro in just 29 minutes. Again, this is from 0 to 100%. And for us, we were able to achieve that for 32 minutes, which is still closer to what the brand promised. Now, in terms of wireless, we were not able to test it dahil wala kaming ganito kabilis na charger. But I hope Huawei will also sell yung mga mabilisan nilang wireless charging pads dito sa Pilipinas. Now, when it comes to battery capacity, this has a 5,050 milliamp hour. Yes, may butal na 50 and actually, hindi ko masyadong naramdaman yung 50 na additional, but still, the battery lasted me for almost 2 days with normal usage. Mas impressive lang ng konti yung battery life ng Ultra because this has 5,200. Now, in terms of performance like gaming and what chipset this actually has the Kirin 9010. This also has an EMUI 14.2. Again, this is for the global units, while yung mga China units naman will be in Harmony OS. By the way, wala kayong option to expand your storage, which is usually the case when it comes to flagship devices. Not like I need it because this one has a 512 gig of internal naman. Well, if you remember our review of the Huawei Nova 12 SE, the series comes with really cute elements or themes that you can use. We have interactive themes wherein we can use our eyes to play with it. We also have new emoji themes wherein this has 1,200 emojis. Actually, na-maintain naman ng Huawei yung reputation nila of being a photography powerhouse. Not just on the Pro, but on their whole Pura 70 series. It's almost impressive in all aspects, and probably the only thing I can nitpick right now is again the lack of 5G. For the official SRP, the Pura 70 Pro is 59,999 pesos and will be available for pre-order from May 17 to May 30. Once you pre-order, it comes with a DJI Osmo Mobile 6 worth 7,999 pesos and FreeBuds Pro 2 worth 9,999 pesos. Actually, yung freebies that I mentioned, that is also with the Huawei Pura 70 and the 70 Ultra. So yes, that's basically it. Actually, I already said everything that I wanna share. Matagal ko nang tinatago to guys simula nung nag-China ko. If nabitin kayo and you badly wanna see my Ultra video, huwag kayong mag-alala, this May I will surely upload it. I just need more photos dahil medyo nakukulangan pa ako. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section and I will try my best guys na sagutin sila isa-isa. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you on our next video. Bye!